Hello students, welcome to your mathematics class. Today in this video, you will learn about the chapter lines and angles. So now let us know about vertically opposite angles. What do you mean by vertically opposite angles? When two straight lines, say AB and CD, intersect each other at a point O. Now look at this figure. In this figure, two straight lines, that is AB and CD, intersect each other at a point O. So here we can observe that, we can see that four angles are formed. That is angle AOC, which is marked as 1, COB, which is marked as 2, BOD, which is marked as 3, and DOA, which is marked as 4. So here we can name them. The four angles formed are, that is angle AOC, then angle COB, then angle BOD, and angle DOA. So here four angles are formed. Now, out of these four angles, the pair of angles which lie opposite to each other are called vertically opposite angles. So in this figure, angle AOC is opposite to the angle BOD. So we can write angle 1 is opposite to which angle? Angle 3. Similarly, angle COB is opposite to angle AOD. So we can write angle 2 is opposite to which angle? Opposite to angle 4. So we get two pairs of vertically opposite angles, that is angle AOC and angle BOD. This is one pair of vertically opposite angles, and another is angle AOD and angle BOC. So we are getting here two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Now if you observe this pair of vertically opposite angles, suppose angle AOC and angle BOD, then we will see that they have a common vertex, that is O, but their arms are not common and they are not adjacent to each other. Now, in other words, we can say that two angles are said to be a pair of vertically opposite angles if their arms form two pairs of opposite rays. Now look at this figure. Here angle AOC and angle BOD are vertically opposite angles. So let us observe their arms. The arms of angle AOC are here OA and OC, and the arms of angle BOD are OB and OD. So here OA and OB, if you observe this arm, that is OA and OB, this form a pair of opposite rays. So therefore arm OA and OB form a pair of opposite rays. Similarly, if you observe OC and OD, this OC and OD, so this will again form a pair of another opposite rays. So also OC and OD form another pair of opposite rays. So which shows that their arms form two pairs of opposite rays, that is OA and OB form a pair of opposite rays. Similarly, OC and OD form another pair of opposite rays. Now let us see an important property, that if two lines intersect each other at a point, then the vertically opposite angles so formed are equal. Now look at this figure. In this figure, the two straight lines, that is AB and CD, are intersecting at a point O. So the vertically opposite angles so formed are equal. That means AOC is equal to BOD and AOD is equal to BOC. So let us check whether it is correct or not. Now look at this figure. In this figure, ray OA stands on a line CD. We know that if a ray stands on a line, then the sum of the adjacent angles so formed is 180 degree. So here angle AOC and angle AOD are adjacent angles. Also OC and OD are the two opposite rays. So we can say that angle AOC and angle AOD form a linear pair of angles. So their sum will be always 180 degree equal to 180 degree. So therefore angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degree. So AOC plus AOD is equal to 180 degree, which we can also write it as angle AOC means angle 1 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. Now again, if we consider the ray OD stands on a line AB. So in this case also angle AOD and angle BOD are adjacent angles, and here OA and OB are the two opposite rays. So they form a linear pair of angles. So their sum will be 180 degree. So therefore angle, if we consider these two angles, that is angle 4 and angle 3 form a linear pair of angles. So we can write angle 4 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Now if we compare this to equation, that is angle 1 plus 4 is equal to 180 degree and angle 4 plus 3 is equal to 180 degree, and we compare them, we can write 1 plus angle 4 is equal to angle 4 plus angle 3. Both the sides angle 4 is common, so if we cancel them, so this implies angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Angle 1 means angle AOC, that is angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. So here angle 1 is equal to angle 3, which shows that a pair of vertically opposite angles are equal. Now similarly, if we consider a ray OC which stands on a line AB, then in that case what we can write? Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree. Now if we compare with this equation, then angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 4. So both the sides 1 is common, so this implies angle 2 is equal to angle 4. That means angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, which is another pair of vertically opposite angles. So these two pairs of vertically opposite angles are equal. So that means, which shows that if two lines intersect each other at a point, then the pair of vertically opposite angles so formed are equal. Now let us do one example, that in the given figure, if two lines AB and CD intersect each other at a point O, then find the values of x, y and z. Since here the lines AB and CD intersect each other at a point O, so we can say that two pairs of vertically opposite angles are equal, right? So we can write angle AOC is equal to angle BOD and angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Now angle AOC is equal to BOD means this angle 5x plus 20 whole degree, 5x plus 20 whole degree is equal to 3x plus 40 whole degree. So this we can write simply 5x plus 20 is equal to 3x plus 40, which means let us solve this equation. So 5x minus 3x is equal to 40 minus 20. So this becomes 2x is equal to 20. If we divide both sides by 2, we get x is equal to 10. So here we are getting the value of x is equal to 10. Now we have to find out the value of y and z also. Now if we put the value of x in the angle AOC, that is angle AOC is equal to 5x plus 20 whole degree. So in place of x we put the value of 10. So 5 tens are 50 plus 20, that will give total 70 degree. So here angle AOC is equal to 70 degree. So then therefore angle BOD is also equal to 70 degree, because these two angles are equal. Therefore we can write angle AOC is equal to angle BOD is equal to 70 degree. Now to find the value of y and z, let us consider that ray OA stands on a line CD. So let us consider that here ray OA stands on a line CD. So angle AOC and angle AOD are adjacent angles. Also OC and OD are the two opposite rays. So these two angles form a linear pair of angles. So therefore we can write angle AOC and angle AOD form a linear pair of angles. So their sum of these angles, sum of the linear pair of angles is 180 degree. So this implies angle AOC plus angle AOD is equal to 180 degree. So now in place of angle AOC we got already 70 degree. So we put 70 degree plus angle AOD means y is equal to 180 degree. So this implies y is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree. So which is coming here 110 degree. Now as angle AOD is equal to angle BOC, these two angles are equal because this is a pair of vertically opposite angles. So these two angles are equal. So this we write here y equal to z is equal to 110 degree. So we get the measure of each of the angles. So this is coming here 70 degree. So these two angles are equal. So this is also 70 degree. So here y is equal to 110 degree and z equal to 110 degree. So these are the required value. Here x is equal to 10 and this total angle is here 70 degree. Now let us do another example that in the given figure indicate which pairs of angles are vertically opposite angles. If we observe the figure, in this figure we can see that here angle AOD, this angle is opposite to, this angle is opposite to which angle? Angle BOC. Also they have a common vertex O and they have no common arm, and these two angles are not adjacent angles. And if we consider their arms, that is OA and the arms OA and OB form a pair of opposite rays. Similarly, the arm OC and OD, the arms OC and OD form a pair of opposite rays, another pair of opposite rays, that is OC and OD. So we can say that angle AOD and angle BOC are vertically opposite angles. Therefore, angle AOD and angle BOC are vertically opposite angles. Similarly, now if you consider angle AOC, this angle is opposite to angle BOD with common vertex O and they have no common arm. Also these two angles are not adjacent angles. So we can say that these two angles are vertically opposite angles. If we consider their arms, that is OA and OB, they form a pair of opposite rays. Similarly, OC and OD, they form another pair of opposite rays. So we can say that angle AOC and angle BOD are vertically opposite angles. So we get two pairs of vertically opposite angles here. AOE. This angle is opposite to the angle, we can say BOD, with common vertex O. They have common arm. They have no common arm. Also, these two angles are not adjacent angles. But now if we consider their arms, here OA and OB form a pair of opposite rays. But if we consider OE and OD, these two arms are not forming a pair of opposite rays. So we can say that these two angles are not vertically opposite angles. Similarly, if we consider EOC, then also if we consider these two angles, then also these two angles are not vertically opposite angles. So in this case, we are getting two pairs of vertically opposite angles, that is AOC and BOD. This is one pair, and there is AOD and BOC. So in this way, we can easily find out whether the given pair of angles are vertically opposite angles or not. So in this way, you try some questions which is given in your book. I hope all of you understood whatever discussed today in this video. So thank you all of you and have a nice day.